We just bought the top branded generator in the RV market. This puppy is so quiet, in fact, that a normal conversation is louder than this thing when it's running. Today starts part 3 of our mini-series as we document our expenses from one end of California to the other. Now, our last RV park was just over $70 for one night. So today, it is a great day to get off-grid, do some boondocking, and hopefully save some extra cash. Speaking of boondocking, did you know that some people spend over $15,000 on batteries and solar panels just to get off-grid and do boondocking? Well, we did it with this tiny little guy here, and it's gonna knock your socks off how much it cost us in comparison. However, don't expect a smooth ride today because we just found ourselves in a huge pickle that we had to face out in the desert. Let's just kick off the story where we left you last week when our leaf spring snapped in half. Yay us. Good morning from the Hanks household. Getting a slow start to our morning as we're wrapping up some last few minute items. We're in Bakersfield, California, and we're getting ready to go do some boondocking tonight. Really excited about this because it brings up an opportunity for me to let you guys in a little bit more on things I've been dropping the ball on. What I mean by that is talking about the generator, our solar setup, how has the inverter been going when boondocking. There's just a lot to cover. It was completely my fault, by the way. I tell you guys about these things and then they just kind of disappear off the channel and you're like, wait, what about that? We're getting there. Don't know what I'm doing with my hair this morning, but it is what it is. Today we also continue the documenting of all the fuel prices as we head down south throughout California. Driving around here throughout Bakersfield has been quite the eye-opener because the last time I saw the diesel prices, they were listed around $5.50 a gallon. That kind of gave me a little chest pain, if you know what I mean. Time is gonna tell how much we're in for some hurting as we continue our trek down south. I got the freshwater tank filled up. The other 2 tanks have been dumped. The black tank was completely refreshed. So I'm saying we're off to a good start here. Fingers crossed we don't run into any hiccups along the way. We gotta go over a pass today. Not the Teton Pass, where is this? It's somewhere out Barstow. Tetlin Junction. Nonetheless, we're gonna go over that pass, so we're gonna haul a bunch of water with us because there's really no surrounding truck stops around the area to fill up fresh water for us to use while boondocking. So that's something you really gotta take in consideration if you do plan on boondocking for either a night or maybe a weekend. You always gotta think about the water. It's not so much the power of inside with the lights, it's more so the water and making sure you have the tank capacity to hold all that wastewater. At least that's how it is for us.
I guess these go up here, right? Or is this
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
You could unhook the water and switch the water pump because like we have so much water. Like I wonder if we should even.
You feel like we're gonna be okay taking that over the pass?
Like you should just release it for 2 seconds and shut it till it hits 1/3, because then we're exactly 1/3.
And we only need that much for one night, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, should be fine. More than enough. It's not like we're gonna take hour-long showers. Plus, we don't want to carry all that weight over that pass. What was the name of that pass? Tetlin?
Tehachapi.
Tehachapi. What? Where's Tetlin Junction?
Yeah, and don't forget the water heater also carries 10 gallons.
See? Where are my manners? I completely forgot already the whole fixing of the leaf springs underneath the RV. We got that done, so today is our first trial run on the road with those. Now they are a heavier duty leaf spring that they installed, so originally we had like a 3,000 pound weight limit leaf spring. And according to the gentleman that did the work, they said these are now 3,500 pounds. I think it would be nice to have a little extra flexibility with the weight increase on the leaf spring. Not that we're gonna go overload our trailer anymore, but it's just nice to know that it's a little heavier duty for travel days. I like that, just being prepared for the worst, because you know how the roads are out there. They are not well maintained. Also, I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. We got those back jacks raised. The rear jacks that were always sitting so low to the ground during travel days, where everybody was running and chasing after us through RV parks or stopping alongside us at a traffic light and saying, your jacks are still down? No more. That motor will stay in place and then this whole unit will just lift up?
So yeah, the motor is just sitting up here. The motor, I'm gonna go up as high as I can.
Yeah.
Before I hit the floor.
We got like 2 inches out of it.
How many holes did you guys go up? 2? We're gonna be cooking with Crisco now. I mean, we may not be the prettiest rig out there, but hey, we're doing okay.
Boondocking is gonna go.
Feeling pretty good about it, especially with it only being one night. I think it's gonna be nice. I don't think too much could go wrong, and I'm glad we have the water situation figured out, because when we were having to deal with all that and not having anywhere to fill up the water,
yeah,
it was annoying.
I mean, we might need showers tonight because that truck stop, I just feel dirt. Like there was diesel everywhere. I feel like I already need a shower. I think we'll have enough to be able to get a quick shower in. We made it, family.
Wow, this is neat.
Yeah, look at those rock formations.
It's kind of bumpy.
You know what this road reminds me of is that time we went to that hot springs boondocking spot in Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
You know what this is for full-time RVers?
What?
Camping.
It's so true.
This is actual camping. I mean, they did warn on Campendium and RV Life that the road coming in is rough. Yay for new leaf springs!
I'm still blown away that our leaf springs, I think they break because we put so much weight on the back. Like, I know we tow a little bit nose high, but I think ever so slightly, that's what caused that blowout from before, and the extra pressure on the leaf springs. It's the price you pay for driving a lifted truck, Hanks family. Yeah, we're well in tune with these washboard roads.
I mean, this could be a bad idea, but then again, a lot of stuff in RV life could be a bad idea.
That's true, you just never know.
You know what's fun? Knowing you're going out into this dispersed area with a washer dryer in your rig. Not that we're gonna use it, but just knowing that you're out here and you have a washer,
I know.
a washer dryer, like how fancy could we be?
People are like, what is wrong with these people doing laundry out here in the middle of the desert?
I'd be like, anybody need their gear washed? We got you. We just reached the end of the road here, so we have to back out pretty far, but you know, it's no sweat. We've done this before. All right, I'm ready for you. Go ahead, more driver's side. Wait, stop a second. Why does that sound so bad? Keep going. I'm gonna back up so you can hear it.
I already heard it. That was what we heard that other time when we were in Oregon. I'm not sure what that is.
It's this making noise. It sounds like the brakes. Like the brakes are so noisy. Is it did the brakes didn't lock up, did they?
No.
It could be the new leaf springs. Oh, Dexter. Okay, it sounds fine now. Okay, you go forward. You're gonna hit another bush here. You gotta go even more. You're gonna hit this bush behind here. Start following through. Okay, good. Okay, you're good now. It was just going around that turn was just sketchy, so just come back straight. Well, I don't know how much room you need to swing it.
Yeah, we probably have to keep going back. We'll have to just retrace our steps.
Okay.
I don't think we can.
Actually, I found a spot you can back into. Give me a second. You're gonna come towards me, so yeah, come passenger side. Start cutting it now to passenger side. Cut it more. Passenger. More passenger. Okay, stop right there for me and just get out and look to see what you need to do. So I was gonna have you come back like pretty far here, and then you could pull forward there. So you might have to pull forward because if you kept going, you would have been off the road here.
Okay.
It's just a busy time of day with the vehicles here too.
Yeah.
Just go slow and just push it. If you keep that angle, you're good. You're perfect. So keep that angle. And I just don't want you to get close to this car here, like this black car. So yeah. Just watch your tire going over this mound here if you need to back up. Whew, all right. Those moments are pretty stressful, but we just want to remind you guys that, like, take it slow, be patient, and do one thing at a time. Hey, I think if we back into this, even though we won't back in at an angle, like we could just back in straight here, and I think it will work. You know what's nice about this site is we could stay hitched up because we'll be on that downward slope. So if you wanted to not even worry about unhooking, we could probably stay hitched up.
Okay.
You might brush this bush, but I think you'll be fine. You love these passenger side back-ins. Come back a little more and stop right there. You know what this is? This is like real world boondocking. Like this is what they don't show you when people show you their boondocking sites. It's like how they get into them.
That's so true. And I can imagine if we had a bigger rig, how much more difficult it would be.
We couldn't come back here. That's why I never want to go bigger.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Standing in the desert eating tuna out of a can.
Nature's protein, baby.
Where did you catch that tuna? There's no water here.
Oh, just on the other side of this rock wall, actually. Listen, I put lemon pepper on here for the first time because you told me to do that, and I love it. I'm hooked. Good protein, low calories.
He's trying to make an escape.
Let's clear the air and talk about this bad boy. Let me flip her around so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, this doesn't make for a great seat. You can't see me from here, can you? Hold on. That's better. This is our new Honda generator. I know I dropped the ball on explaining a little bit more about this since we last bought it in Alaska, but this puppy puts out quite a bit of power, at least exactly what we were looking for. We didn't want to go too big. We were mostly looking for a lightweight option while living full-time in the RV. Now, one of the features I really enjoy about the generator is this thing at its quietest is 52 decibels. Well, how loud is that exactly? If you have a normal conversation with someone, it's sitting around 60 decibels just talking back and forth. So 52 decibels for a generator to be quieter than a normal conversation, that's kind of like whispering almost. But trust us, our neighbors have been really happy with us that they don't have to hear it and listen to it all night. Some of the things I really like about the Honda is you pay a premium for it, but it pays off well in the end. Every single time I go to fire this thing up, it starts on one pull, no questions asked. That to me is worth its price. Okay, let me get a little more comfortable. All right, let me refer to my notes here. This thing can run up to 8.5 hours on 1 tank of gas. It only weighs 59 pounds, so you can carry it and position it wherever you want, which is really convenient. If you imagine getting one of those huge generators like the 5500, 6500, those things can be well over 100 pounds. So when you're moving them around, it is extremely inconvenient and, well, they're just extremely loud. How does it run the RV? Well, we ended up having to purchase a 4-prong adapter that plugs into here and allows us to plug the 30 to 50 dog bone into that adapter. So yes, it is a 30 amp connection that goes into here, and then with that 30 to 50 dog bone adapter, it plugs into the RV. We've been able to run everything so far. Microwave, Keurig, it replenishes the batteries amazingly, TV, you name it. So why did we end up going with Honda? Well, I'm kind of more the person that if I invest in things, I want to just pay outright for it for the best quality so I don't have to continue dishing out more money later on down the road. For instance, I would never want to go purchase an off-brand generator in hopes to save a couple $100. Maybe for that generator to be extremely heavy or noisy, or it just doesn't work out in the end and then I go buy another one. It worked for our budget and I'm glad we did because it has so many features that we enjoy. One of my favorite features is this puppy integrates so well with the app on the iPhone. I mean, I'm telling you, you can see everything to how much you're using, how much power you're using, your oil life. You can actually put it on like the eco throttle mode, which really lowers the decibels on the generator so you're not having to run it at like a higher amperage all the time. And where was I going with that? Oh, and you can shut it off with your phone, which is really cool. I know that sounds silly, but it is really convenient when you're inside and you're like, let's just shut the generator off, pull out your phone, hold the button, completely kills the power. So that's wonderful. So yes or no, would I buy a generator again? Yeah. It's gonna take a while to make a return on the investment of the money we dished out for this puppy. I mean, it was over, I think, $2,600. So you can only imagine how many boondocking nights we're gonna have to incur before we can actually replenish how much money we spent on this. By the way, if you're new to all this like we are and you want some details on what our solar setup is, our inverters and our lithium batteries, we started off with the most basic package and walked you through it step by step in this video right here. It's going to be a great learning tool for you to dip your toes in the water, so go check this one out next. We'll see you guys next Thursday as always. Love you all.